Welcome, folks, to another episode of the Soapbox. As you can see, we are here again with Void Bastards. Last time, we had successfully completed our salvage journey to build the citizen card. We lost a few clients along the way, Walsh, Bailey, and another one I can't remember the name of actually. But we were ultimately successful with our current client, Hunter, and we will be picking up where we left off in search of our HR computer. So without further ado, let's get this game booted up.
Employee retention protocols require me to state the following. Wow. Now, let's return to the Void Ark and restart the FTL drive. In recognition of your behavioral competency, WCG is delighted to offer you a sentence reduction of 16 days.
Looks like we're
This
getting a bit of
reduction will
a
largely offset the
recap.
sentence for counterfeiting a citizen card. Oh dear, it looks like you've tried to use an unregistered citizen card. Did you forget to register your citizen card with HR? I'm sorry.
This is how
Do you
we
want to
ended our
use
episode
the
last
HR
time.
computer? Because that would require the HR computer to have not been stolen. Don't worry, I'm sure you can find the parts to construct one.
Thus begins our journey
Please
to build
contain
the
your
HR
excitement
computer.
while I issue you a bonus client care package.
Get some extra
Your
gear
action
to help
items.
us on our journey.
Obtain a tactical computer, a wiring diagram, and a mouse ball. But don't neglect your work-life balance.
Alright, we will not neglect our work-life balance. Let's see here, what have we got to build at the start? We've got a spike hunter and a gunpoint MGR, authority to override gunpoints. That will definitely come in handy, so we are definitely going to be building that. And just to remind you, anything we do build carries over to the next client if Hunter does perish, which, you know, chances are it'll be the case. Alright, so nothing left to build. We are going to
facilitate
head
your
towards the
tasks,
star
the
map.
Void Ark has descended into the nebula. Are nebula emissions stronger at this depth? Yes. Does this present OH&S challenges? Possibly.
Alright, so as you can see at the top of the screen, we are in Nebula Depth 2. Previously, we had only been playing in the first Nebula Depth. We're also on our 27th day. Not too bad. Health-wise, we still have 20 HP out of our 550. Last episode, we had just narrowly survived the final ship we were scavenging to build the citizen card. So luckily, we've got this med terminal on the ship right in front of us, so we can go to this ship and hopefully survive long enough to get some health. However, there are many janitors in this level, and we only have 20 HP, so we're really going to have to avoid any hit we can in our search for some health. Let's dock. One of the cool benefits with Hunter currently is that he's got a gun nut perk, so we're going to be bringing in 2 weapons. It doesn't really matter what we choose, because the second one will likely be there. Let's go with the stealth guy, and we'll go with the kitty bot just for some potential distractions if we need it. Ooh, lucky us. So directly below and then to our right, but on the map screen to the left of where we are spawning, is the med terminal. So we are super close to keeping Hunter alive. Let's go. So I think we'll start with sending out a kitty bot just in case. That way it can distract and notify us of any enemies So we've got the theater this way, and the helm this way, and I can see some steps. So this is the one we want. And we'll throw another kitty bot just to be safe. Yep, there they are. Lots of janitors. Alright, well, the door's... Oh gosh, let's lock ourselves in this little spot for now, and... Oh god. Okay. 3 of them right there. We got 55 HP, I guess. We healed when we moved to this ship because we ate some food. But we're locked in... Okay. Maybe locking myself in this room is a bad play. Wait, they're all distracted now, so let's actually unlock this door. And just make a run for it, maybe. Oh, no. Yeah, that was... Poor Hunter. Anticlimactic, to say the least. And we'll just quickly skip through the death animation here. Who do we have now? Walker.
WCD client care package.
Unfortunate. Well, Hunter at least got us the citizen card. At the very least, we can praise Hunter for that. We've got 2 perks with Walker. We've got Evasive Flyer, 10% chance of pirate vessels not pursuing when Steve moves. That can come in handy. We also have a bad perk with Ill Prepared, half the time takes the wrong weapon. That's gonna be interesting.
Your action items. Obtain a tactical computer, a wiring
Yes,
diagram,
R.I.P.
and
Hunter.
a mouse ball.
We've got Walker now, though.
I'm sorry. Other clients have left a mess here. Please address complaints about sanitation in the Steve to HR.
Right. Well, let's just move on. Ooh, where to go? Let's... Some bad guys here. Let's go to this med terminal. We'll try to make it...
Wonder if these wee scunners are coming
what
through
do we
that
got here?
void arc we scuppered.
Lily was on saying we should have jettisoned them.
Aye, we're no murderers. We're pirates.
We got space pirates on the field. I think that's them on the bottom right of the little nebula map where they're kind of floating around. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not too experienced with pirates. I've only really encountered them once before. This ship has a boss, apparently. It says it has 1 tough citizen, and it has some spooks and some outpatients. There is a med terminal here, so we've got a bit of defense in case we need it. Now, the negative perk is going to come to play here, where it's going to take the wrong weapon half of the time. So we really can't rely on what's going to happen here with the weapons we get or bring with us. Let's bring the stunner in case the big boss is actually a big problem for us. Alright, so there's no power. And the generator room is directly in front of us. So at least we've got that going for us. Right here. Oh ho ho, fun! I didn't even see it when I walked in. Alright. Let's take out this gunpoint with our little electrocution dude, and we should now be able to make it our own gunpoint. I think it's a temporary thing, or is it a permanent thing? Oh god. Well, hopefully we can... There we go, that's what I wanted. Draw him out, get the gunpoint, take him out. Oh. Alright, gunpoint, come on, help me out. Building the ability to hack the gunpoints definitely came in handy. I'm glad we did that. Alright, so actually, we should look at the map and make a plan here. We've got our O2 room directly in front of us. But we really should get to the helm so we can find all the lootable containers in the ship. And it's directly on the opposite side. So let's go through the Atmo room, through the health room, and then to the helm. here's our... Oh, gosh, there's an alarm. We don't want to set that off. Camera, whatever. Camera 1 down. I guess they're called pepper. Ooh, another gunpoint. We'll just remember that's there. So there's a gunpoint in the Atmo room. Let's not forget. Oh, and there's a spook, okay. These guys are interesting because they will disappear when you see them, and they tend to spawn behind you. You can actually electrocute them so they stun and stay still, and then you can take them out. We have an outpatient. Oh, I see the boss spook. I saw his name appear for a very brief moment. I wonder if he's going to do the same kind of movement as the regular spooks. Okay. There's our outpatient. And these things just, they do blow up on their own. Interesting. Okay, so they stick to the surface of wherever they land, and then they explode unless they hit me first. Oh, and there's the boss spook. Maybe we will go and hack the other gunpoint that's back this way so it can help us a little bit with this. There we go. And I'm not too concerned about getting hurt because we do have the health med terminal just directly in front of where I currently am. This guy is quite tough. Our gunpoint helping us out. It's not really doing a whole lot of damage though. Where are you, spook? Feel some oxygen while we're here. There he is. Alright, he's about half dead. So is our gunpoint. For better or for worse. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh. Oh, I hear his voice. Alright, let's move towards the helm. Because gunpoint is still attacking him. There we go. Where is he? There we go. I think we got the boss spook too, and I'm hoping that he got... he left some good loot behind. What is this? Alright. Now let's actually move towards the helm.
Are you near the end of your journey through life?
This room.
Donate your organs now and give your family.
We can heal up our wounds from our little boss fight. Don't worry, Walker. We've got your back. Loot along the way. Some radiation. I think that's our first bit of radiation that we've come across so far. If I were to get closer to that, I would start filling up my little bar that shows you how irradiated you've become. What have we got in here? I saw some movement. Oh, there he is. I don't know if you saw him, but I saw him. I think that's it. Oh, here we go. This is a security bot. These are the little machines that chase after you if a pepper actually sees you long enough to report a security breach. Then these things will come after you, and whenever that happens, I usually just bail. I run, I flee, I don't even bother fighting because, as you can see, it's quite easy to die in this game. Alright, we got some more loot. And look at that. A lot of fuel. I think, let's see, yeah, we've got one jump left, so we really have to loot this place. We kind of used up all of our resources last episode when we were trying to build that citizen car. seeing as there are 3 things to collect to build the HR computer, we're going to need significantly more resources so we can scour more and more of the nebula. Alright, so we'll go in through this room, ultimately in search of that big thing of loot, which is likely our key item to find in this stage. Sanitation room. Nice, we got some merits and the magnifying glass. Alright, so pretty much just a little hunt for some fuel at this point, and then we can bail. I will be happy if we can get at least 3, which is... well, let's go for all 5, unless there are, like, some significant threats. We really did already take out the boss. That's a gunpoint we can deal with. That's a pepper. Okay. Where is that pepper? Cool. So if you do get irradiated, as you can see, or sorry, the previous room had some radiation on a wall. Ow. That was a lot of damage. I think it was the gunpoint. It was the gunpoint. Okay. Oh no, it was the spook. Alright, thankfully we are on this med terminal ship thing, even though I just passed it. We'll do a loop. We'll go down into the FTL rooms, go up to the top FTL room, run through the Atmo and the theater to get the health thing, and then back to our ship. So we'll do a bit of an extended stay here. Oh god. Oh, I heard a pepper. Alright, some fuel. Oh, look at that. We found a warp location. That's where they keep coming from then. We can't unlock that. Not enough merits to do it. So we will lock... oh, we can't even lock this room in. Alright. Interesting. We can lock this room. So if we lock here, they're not going to come through the... at least our exit. They'll have to take a long way if they spawn close. So we've got about a minute left of our oxygen. Let's quickly grab some more. Oops. Alright, seeing as we have the key item, there's a gunpoint way at the end of that room, and we're hurt. How much food do we have, though? 1 day's worth of food. Alright, let's go heal and then leave. We have enough for a jump. And hopefully the next ship we land on will have food to loot. Alright, let's get off this ship. Rest in peace, Hunter. Walker will carry your name forward. Oh, we did get 1 thing of food at least. We have 2 days left in our supplies. It's better than 1, I suppose. Onto the workbench. What do we have here? Bullet Hunter. Bullets can be found in habitation modules. That can come in handy. Let's see here. Might as well build it. We got the magnifying glass, we might as well build it. So we've got a few things that we can build. Let's actually activate one to look for. Increase oxygen supply. Clients receive 3 fuel and 3 food in their care packages. Decrease damage by 50%. Decrease garbage nausea time by 50%. Decreases radiation damage. So the asbestos jacket will actually come in handy if we get the, I guess, damage buff, or decreased damage by 50% buff. We need a lint brush and colon irrigator. Lovely. Alright. We've got a colon irregulator that we could build if we have enough material. What was the other thing that it takes? Lint brush. Lint brush we could also build. So one of them we can hunt down, and one of them we can likely build when we have enough material. So if I locate, there, we now have it on the nebula map. You can see on the right hand side of our map we've got two little arrows, one white, one green. The white one being our narrative story item, and our green one being our custom select item. Okay, so we've got a few options to travel to. We've got a little ship here with a few screws and some senior scribes. We have not seen that enemy type yet. I'm not overly familiar with them. There's also a nebula storm, so citizens from a deeper depth. Oh, that's why we're getting the senior scribe. And then all security is subverted. Or we can go to this ship with many outpatients and some spooks, but it's also got the transit rigs gear item that will let us build the spike hunter, whereas the other ship only has an unknown item. I think we're going to go directly to the right. The ship looks a little easier, not so difficult.
These unauthorized persons aren't contributing VAT on the items they're appropriating.
Let's dock. And we will take... Oh, goodness. So we got to keep in mind that half the time Walker takes the wrong weapon. We'll aim to take the stapler, and just in case we'll take the spiker. And by in case, I say that because there's only 8 shots of the pistol left. With many outpatients and some spooks, I'm thinking... go with the zapper this time. Kitty bot could come in handy, but zapper kind of gives you a bit more leeway to run if you can shock something and have it stand still. Alright, this is an interesting ship layout. It's a big square. Be good for a loop, especially because we're going to go down and then to the left and then all the way back up around. And the helm is one of the first rooms we will come across, so that will dictate where it is we aim to go first. Onward to the helm. CNT permit boat Thor. Alright. Got it. Oh! Interesting. So this negative perk will randomly assign any of your weapons, not just your key weapon. So instead of it taking... Oh gosh. Instead of it taking Zapper like I had chosen, it took the kitty bot. Well, let's use the kitty bot then. Where are ya? Alright, at least the kitty bot will show us where the enemies are and draw them out in certain rooms. Oh, we've got the security bot active. Great!
Thank you for your understanding.
Okay, let's try to make this as quick as possible. I think it was this pepper sauce. Security bots are pretty brutal. I'm not sure if they can open a locked door or not. So that could help us in the long run. If we do see a security bot, we could likely lock it behind a door. I'm quickly going to try to get to the helm to find out where this key item is, so I can just run straight to the key item at this point. Oh, actually, it seems like the security bots have stopped chasing us, so we don't have to worry too much. They're just all the spooks that are around currently. Alright, here's our map with the helm included. We've got 3 things of fuel, which is okay. We've got 4 jumps left. It's not too bad. We really need some food, so if we go to the servants area down on the bottom right of this map, we'll hopefully find some food. Get our kitty bot out. Oh, there's the spawn location, so we could lock the spawning guys in through here. So get those enemies' attention with the kitty bot so we can actually safely... Alright. They would put a locked door right next to the warp area. Here, have another kitty bot, friends. Wow, we have 208 merits. That's handy. Alright. Run, run, run. Gotta swoop right here. And we're gonna lock in those enemies. Alright. Feeling a little bit better about our chances. Got a gun down there, though. Alright, so if we can get a kitty bot distracting that gun point. It's the tubes, eh? Oh, the gun point's actually behind a door.
Oxygen.
50%. And we need to get to the Atmo room, which is through here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we did all that without alerting the pepper, so that was nice, but we are running low on oxygen. Where's the pepper? Oh, I hear it. But I'm not seeing it. Oh. Got it. Alright, let's have some tea when we're caffeinated. And we need oxygen now, because we're 2 minutes left of full supply. This is not where we want to be. We want to be through the... Oh, wait, yes it is. Oh my gosh, no, we have to get all the way through the tubes. Alright, we have to go through here. Kitty bot. Alright. There goes our caffeine boost. And... security room, Atmo room. We've got a minute left of our oxygen. I missed a little bit of loot back in the cubes, not the tubes. I think I've been calling them tubes the whole time when they're just cubes. Gotta get that oxygen. And I think we're... Oh, we can't lock that door. It's been busted. Okay. We've got another spawn spot, though. Oxygen is full. And here they are spawning. That's great. Here, have a kitty bot. Right in front of the door, too. Alright. Here, hang on. Oh my god. That's a lot of damage. Lock this door so they cannot chase me from behind. I have 7 kitty bots left. Let's save some. Oh, it's a security bot. Oh, you can hack them, it seems like. That's nice. Still haven't got... Ooh. Merit loot. FTL nozzle. Nice. So that means we should be getting at least 2 key items in this area. Oh, we missed a room that's accessible through the Atmo room. So that means I have to go through here again. Lovely. Three bullets left. Here, have a kitty bot. Oh my gosh. He is right in my way. Alright, he's down. And And that's all the loot, and it looks like there's a little way through here. I wish I would have saw that when I was in this room earlier, but it should mean I can get back no problem. Yes, directly through the helm, where we came, and this place was looted. All that loot on the ground that I tried to pick up from our fallen foes. Even more, I can see it sparkling here too. Alright. Another ship pillaged. Two sandwiches, that's not bad. Better than nothing. 7 jumps though, that's looking good. And there's some more materials for hopefully enough to
Recycling
build.
helps WCG meet its obligations as a good corporate citizen. It might also get you the materials you want to build the things you actually need.
Oh yeah, so we can actually recycle some of the things that we already have. Like we've got the metal tube, the med blower, the FTL nozzle, the transit rigs, and the XTS sim. So you can recycle them for materials, which then will allow you to build other things like the colon irrigator that we're looking for, and the lint brush, I do believe, is the other thing we're looking for, and that is for the asbestos jacket, so we can get a reduced damage. We do have a metal tube, which would let us upgrade our enforcer, though. We can also upgrade our bushwhacker, and we can also build the spike hunter. I'm thinking we should upgrade our pistol, because it increases the damage by 33%. That's not something to scoff at, if you ask me. But we have a few things here that have no use, like the FTL nozzle, so we can recycle it. And we will keep everything else for now. We won't build this spike hunter, just in case we need the ingredients for something else a little later down the line. So back to our nebula map. Just after this ship, we do have a healing pod, which could heal us between 600 and 900 health. And the ship directly in front of us has some kitty bots on board. We do need a resupply of our kitty bots. There's one tough citizen, there's a boss, some outpatients, and a janitor. But we've also got a metal tubes on board to build the fast whacker. Let's take our chances and jump on board, because we could find some more health. But even if we do get hurt, there is the healing pod directly after us. And of course, if the ship is overwhelming, we can always leave. Hopefully Walker doesn't decide on her own to just bring the shotgun. That wouldn't be ideal. Let's board. Ooh, nice long ship. We got a long hallway though that'll lead us almost directly to the helm through the Atmo room. So I think we're gonna take that hallway, unless it's full of enemies. Then we'll scatter. But it seems like there's a decent enough of options that if we do go overwhelmed, we can bail out of one room and go to another and run through a hallway and get back to where we went. There doesn't seem to be any gimmicks to this ship either. Oh, Kittybot advertisements. What do we got here? New Kittybot. Share your problems and your secrets with an adorable new robot pet. Alright, so here's our hallway. Do a little crouch in case we make too much noise. It's outside. Oh, look, it's the Steve. The music gets intense when you stand up, and then it kind of... Oh, there's our gunpoint. Let's check to see if we have all the weapons we want. Yeah, okay, cool. Let us electrocute you, and just because of the location of this gunpoint, we are going to hack it and give ourselves a little bit extra fire, because there is indeed a janitor in this hallway. Okay. Atmo room. think we'll take out the zapper first, just to have it on hand. Okay. Ooh, I saw some movement in here. Alright, so we have a gunpoint and a pepper. So let's see how powerful our new gun is. Oh wait, no, we should save that ammo. We only have 7 shots left. So let's keep him subdued while we download the ship data. Head in here very quickly. We'll likely also need to zap that gunpoint again so we can walk around. Oh, we don't. We have a door right here. Cool. Alright. Let's go into our break room. Get some more loot. Hopefully some food. Oops. Just close the door on myself. That's another gunpoint, though. Security room would be really helpful. Too bad it's on the opposite end of the ship. Okay, he's out of commission. We need some tea. Oh gosh, the security bots are active. And we need to get out of here. So there's another pepper off in the distance. Alright, pepper down. Caffeine high down. No sign of the security bots yet. Thank our lucky stars. Lots of loot.
Oxygen at 50%.
Oxygen at 50%. Good thing we're not too far from the Atmo room just yet. So we'll take a quick stop there. I do believe running takes more of your oxygen. I should probably stop running. Just testing it there to see what it does. Alright, we've got half the ship to loot. Security bot's still active. Get a little more bolts now. We have 16 instead of just 7. That'll come in handy. Ooh, we got some radiation in this room. I would ideally like to avoid it, but there is some loot there. Do we have a radiation? We have a radiation room's all the way back there. And if I'm not mistaken, there were gun points in between us and that radiation room. Alright, let's go around it for now. See if I can avoid the damage and still get the loot that we're looking for on this ship. If not, we'll go back to that corner and wade through the radiation. I typically don't like to get irradiated unless I absolutely have to. I don't know about you guys. That's just me, though. Oh, and look at that. Speak of the devil. So we have an outpatient. 2 of them to be precise. So that's poison damage. Hopefully that'll... Oh god, there's like 8 of them. Poison damage, poison damage. We'll double up on that poison damage. Triple up on it now. Wow, there's a lot of them. Okay. Alright, 340 out of 550 for damage isn't terrible, considering that was quite a few guys to deal with. Of course there are more. Oh, there's even a warp area right there. Cool. Okay. But we also have loot. I know. See you. 308. Half the ship left. We do have the health pod right after this ship, though, so hopefully it doesn't take too much damage. Oh, yeah, that's right. Things blow up if I don't move. Oh gosh. Alright. I think I'm gonna spend some merit. Oh wait, no, I don't need to spend merits. I can just shut security down. Okay, let's shut security down. And make a run for the rest of the ship in case there are gun points. So there's our key item. There is some fuel to grab here, which I feel safe doing with the security down. Oh gosh. Lock them in. Alright. Back in the security room, and we've only got a little bit of loot left to grab, but it was near that irradiated spot, so I'm going to completely bypass it and just head back. Here we go. We made it. Lots of food that time, so that's a positive. Only one thing of fuel, but hey, we regained the fuel it took to get here, and we did get some more materials. Nothing to complain about. Walker's still alive and is about to get healed. Let's see here. So we can also upgrade the Bushwhacker now. So the Bushwhacker upgraded to the Fast Whacker, which increases its damage by 25% and halves the arming time. That could come in handy. We're going to build it. And we're also going to build the Spike Hunter so we can find some more ammo types in the field, and so we don't feel as resourceful, or so we feel more resourceful when we're out pillaging these ships. Alright, on to the health pod. We gained 246 health. This emergency medical pack contains bandages, painkillers, and hydrating facial mask. Alright, Walker, now that your face is hydrated, oh god, space pirates just blew up a ship. I wonder if we can just straight up avoid them, because this ship that I'm currently hovering on has a torpedo rack, which would let us hunt down or destroy pirates, and we are currently being ambushed by pirates on either side of our ship. So we just have to take a gamble and get some fuel. One pirate ship is gone. The other pirate ship is still, I guess, a threat to us, kind of. We aren't where we need to be to get our key item, though, which is directly above. I'm wondering if I can hit up this ship and then travel upward the nebula to the medical ship, and then the ship that has the wiring diagram, which we need. So we'll go here because this has torpedoes and we need them. Cool. So we are not blocked off from going up, and that allows us to get our key item. We're not going to worry about our hunted item because it's way down the nebula depth, and just don't worry about it right now. We're also not going to go this way because there is clearly a space whale all around that ship, and as we saw last episode, space whales are dangerous. So we'll dock here. I'll quickly go back. What do we have? We have a few spooks and some tourists. The tourists are tricky because they explode. There's a food cache somewhere on the ship, and there is an ID card which builds something random, which we might be able to just recycle and get some materials for. We have absolutely no ammo though, so this should be terrible. We'll bring the spiker and the kitty bot because now we have 40 of them thanks to the ship we just pillaged. And we'll bring the stapler in case we get any ammo at all, but we're mainly going to be relying on our spiker and our kitty bot. Let's board. Alright, so we've got the torpedo room off to the right, and we've got the FTL room to the left. past our generator room, which we need to hit up to restore power to this ship. All right, we're gonna go directly to the left and get that power on, and then I think we're just gonna immediately turn around and go back the way we came through the bottom hallway and hit the helm, so we can get all of our lootable locations. And we have to hit that torpedo because we are facing the threat of space pirates here. With no ammo and some enemies. Alright, so Walker decided to take the bushwhacker instead of the spiker. For whatever reason, we'll just go with it. We've only got 6 of them, but hey, it's already helped us out. Gotta go, wait. Tourist, got a pepper. Here, have a kitty bot, guys. Have 2 kitty bots while I go turn the power on. Hopefully they can at least deal some damage. Got a tourist. Got a kitty bot. Kind of feel helpless without any ammo. I was really hoping we would have the spiker so we could do at least some poison damage. But we'll have to make do. Power on. Now, there is a pepper in this room, and I don't really have anything to take it out. So we're going to basically be running from every situation in this ship. Pepper is like right here, I think. Where did I see that? I don't remember where I saw that. We've got a gunpoint. Fun. A gunpoint could come in handy for dealing damage for us instead of at us, though. If I can hack it. I think the kitty bot actually blew it up. Oh, cool! You can pick up your bushwhackers after you've thrown them in case you place them improperly. I did not know that. That's a cool little fact. What do we got in here? Radiation. Any bad guys? Gunpoint. Okay. We got a little bit of damage from that. Not a whole lot though. Let's see. All right. Glad that worked out. No loot from the gunpoint though. We've got a lootable, looks like a mine, a space mine maybe. Hey, it had a detonator in it. I wasn't too far off. We'll avoid that radiation. Bring out our kitty bot. Here's our helm that we were looking for. Oh, and there's our pepper. So if you can see on the ground there's a wire with like blue electricity kind of flopping, like right in front of me in that hallway. You can jump over those to avoid them, but I tend to completely just mitigate even bother like walking on them and just go around. So we're again going to go back. Oh no, we can't. We have to go forward because of the torpedo. Alright, if you can see, we're going to go back the way we came and go through the security room, and then up towards the habitation, down to Atmo, and then there's a little door right there, and it looks like we'll be able to sneak past this wire just enough from that side to not get hurt by it. And our oxygen is at 50%. So this is the security room, which actually will help us if we deactivate it. It'll help us get to the torpedo room without notifying the security bots. Got some more merits. We got our key item. So if oh, there's a pepper there too. Okay. I'm definitely going to need to turn off security. Oh no. Interesting. It almost seems like the wall saved me from any kind of damage there. Alright. Just gonna run. Security is off. No peppers can hurt me or see me. The O2 room should be right around this corner. O2 room. Get our oxygen. We've got 28 seconds with no security. This is the electric current. See if I can avoid any of it. Yes, okay, cool. And there should still be the pepper here. And our torpedo is here. Oh my gosh, we're actually gonna do it. Okay, we got a torpedo. Are there more? Oh, yes, there are more. Hell yeah. Alright. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2. Alright, I'll take a little damage to avoid the pepper. Alright, that Taurus could do a lot of damage if I'm not careful. And he's gone because the kitty bot distracted him. Ooh, another locker that we can unlock with some merits. Thank God we had like 208. Another magnifying glass. Won't complain about that. And coming through here. Okay, hang on. Ha, okay. And that's how you avoid peppers. Lots of food, so we did find the food cache. We got our 2 torpedoes so we can withstand a pirate attack. We're looking good. So we currently have 11 jumps and fuel and for food. So we're looking really good here. We've got a few items that... Something later. Okay, we're gonna keep everything here. We can't craft anything right now. Excuse me. Take a quick drink of water before I continue on. So we've got the space pirate ship directly ahead of us that we gotta deal with. Let's see what happens. I don't even know what happened. It looks like they just flew off and blew up. Alright, well we've got 2 torpedoes in case in case we see any more space pirates. Alright, this next ship has a med terminal, so that is good. We are pretty near close to full health though, so this is going to be for some mitigation. We have some scribes, some janitors, and a few outpatients. It'll be our first time seeing scribes. And I do believe we have like no ammo in any of our weapons, so this should be very interesting. We could just skip this spot though. You know what? Let's just, because we're good with health and we just healed some more by eating, we're gonna skip this ship and go directly to the one that has the wiring diagram and get our first key component. Let's dock. So we have 43 bullets for our heavy regulator now. Hopefully Walker decides to take the proper weapon. We'll save our fast whackers and take the spiker, and we'll bring our kitty bot. We used 7 kitty bots last time. That's crazy. Just spamming the kitty bots. Massive ship. All right. Oh, we do have a gene splice room directly next to our starting point, so that could either get rid of our randomizer perk, or if there's a better perk available, we can grab a new one. And thankfully, directly below this gene splice room, we have a security room, and we have the helm, so in case we need to disable security, we can, and then we can go to see where all of the good loot throughout this entire ship is. 3 rooms: genetics, security, helm. Let's go. And we have brought every weapon that we intended except for the spiker. She brought the bushwhacker instead. Oh, Walker. I wish you would listen and just take out what we assigned to you. Alright. Sweet. What? Already a pepper? That was close. I haven't even been paying attention to how many of these, or how much these little loot, merit loot boxes have costed, because we had so many merits that it doesn't really matter. Loot in here. And we'll go check out our little genetics thing. What do you got? Add fast runner, remove ill-prepared, or replace evasive flyer with infiltrator. More slowly detected by peppers and gun points. And how much to hack? 30? Oh god, yeah. We are going to remove ill-prepared. That way we can be a little more consistent. And we're going to reset this bad boy with 30 merits. Add low profile. Can't be seen through windows. Add tour guide. Nearby tourists won't spontaneously detonate. That's cool. Replace evasive flyer with CNT approved. Doesn't trigger explosive drop by scribes. Oh, at least now we know scribes drop explosives, and we didn't even need to encounter one to learn this. I'm going to add the tour guide so we don't get tourists won't spontaneously detonate. That way we can be a little more confident walking around tourists. I don't know how many we'll find further in the nebula, but it's still such a good perk that we're gonna have it. And I say that because last episode we had seen how much damage the tourists actually give. I think it might have been Walsh that got hit by so many of them and ultimately reduced their health low enough that it was a concerning factor. There's another thing of electricity. We can hop over that one safely. We need to hit up the helm though, so let's go.
Have you thought of a career as a person who travels through space picking up junk?
Alright, there is our very first component of the HR computer. Exciting. 1 out of 3 done. Not a whole lot of loot in this area. I thought there was going to be quite a bit more. We do have the garbage room, which we can deposit some lootable items and get materials, which I might go check out just to fast track our ability to build the asbestos jacket, because I really think that 50% increase to damage resistance is going to be something we need. Oh wow. Oh god. Alright, Kittybot, do your thing. And we'll also throw a fast whacker. Alright. Oxygen at 50%. Where is our O2 room? Alright, so it's straight ahead after the tombs. So we'll keep on pushing forward, taking any loot we can grab while we are here. This is like the prison area of the ship. Let's see another outpatient. Oh, there's 2 of them. Alright, so they're both distracted by the Kittybot, I do believe. We'll pick up the bushwhacker right through. Don't want to waste too much time because we are running low on oxygen. Come on. Alright. It really comes in handy that the enemy's projectiles are all physical items that you can dodge. It really makes for a more tactical style of play. You don't have to just worry about hit scans all the time. And a hit scan, if you're unfamiliar, is when an enemy is able to hit you or shoot you, whatever their means of combat is, just by having seen you on screen. You'll see that a lot in I don't know if it's the case anymore, but in first-person shooter games like Call of Duty, they'll use hit scans where it's if you bump out of cover, you have the slightest bit, you're gonna get hit. Not a fan of hit scans. Doom, on the other hand, is something is a game that uses projectile-based weaponry. The imps will throw around fireballs. The one that comes to mind. All right, got another outpatient. Wow, he shot the Kittybot while it was in the air. We are looking for this oxygen. Luckily, we have over 100 bullets in our regulator, so we're not worrying about losing ammo. Nice change up from last ship. And we're getting better at dodging these projectiles too. Alright, so let's go back the way we were already going because we wanted to hit the garbage area up after the tombs. But we now have our oxygen, so we can safely do that. We don't want to die on this ship either because we have our component. So there's a warp spot. Let's get that when we leave this area. There's a gunpoint, a kitty bot that's just been deployed, and there's an electricity bar on the ground that we're going to want to avoid at all costs. Where does this go? Oh, right to the Atmo room. Cool. We didn't even need to go back through. Oh, God. Whomp. Blorp. Love the little comic book sound effects that pop up on screen. An added little touch.
Remember,
I see lootable stuff, but can't pick it up. Right. Where did you come from? I heard a bad guy noise. Alright, here's our garbage disposal unit thingy. Deposit Foon, deposit Scriber, deposit Whole Card, deposit Figments, deposit a little bit of everything. Alright, cool. So we got some materials. Sure, let's add some deposits. Because you can only deposit based on the stock here to stock remaining. You can only really do it so many times. Can't spam it. It's based on the times that are available and the items that you have at your disposal based on your inventory. Oh my god. Wow, tricky. Gunpoint right here, and then you open the door and you're met with another gunpoint. Oh, wow. Great time for that outpatient to spawn, eh? Come on. I think I got him with his own squishy bullets. Alright. Our old tried and true tactic of shooting our own bushwhacker to damage the gunpoints still works, thankfully. Alright. There's that security bot. We've got 3 minutes of our oxygen left. Looking good, looking good. We're in the generator room now, where we can turn off security if we need to. I think we were already in here very briefly. I could be mistaken though. Alright, kitty bot, do your magic. I'm really liking that you can use AoE damage from enemies, not only their projectiles, but themselves, to damage other enemies. There's a gunpoint. The power is on. You can't just turn the power off. Alright, we'll just run through here real quick. To the habitation room. And the last room is our break room, and we're almost home free. There's an outpatient between us and freedom. Alright, a locked, lootable area. What do we got? Cool. We don't need any tea, because we're on our way out. Let's go. First item for the HR computer obtained. Woohoo. We got 2 other key items while we were at it. All in all, a good haul. We got a lot of materials too, considering that we broke things down at the garbage disposal area. Oh, I love those little white bars filling up. Alright. We aren't really any closer to building the lint brush, I don't think. Where is it here? Lint brush, yeah, lint brush and the colon irrigator are not anywhere closer to being completed. Everything else has a purpose. Yes. Yes. Alright, we will keep it all for now, and we will just continue to loot. This is a part of the game where you're kind of in a nice sweet spot where you're getting the hang of it, accumulating more and more gear, more and more loot, and it's kind of progressively slightly getting harder. So it's kind of just a matter of accumulation of materials at this point. So, we've got 2 paths ahead of us now. One of them has a little bit of fuel depot below it and a med terminal, and we're at 436 out of 550 health. So I'm thinking going low might be the choice here. But what do we have? Med terminal, a germ spiker item, which I think we already have the surgery for dummies item. Let me check here. No, we do not. I think we skipped it last time. The ship we skipped that had it. There are some outpatients and some janitors. There's no mini-map available, which is fine. I use my map with the back button anyways. Infighting, so enemies have half health. That's kind of cool. And in this ship, I think it's more of a luxury ship, there's food, and there's the Nutri-Tray. Oh, do we need the Nutri-Tray for something? I feel like we do. Oh wait, I think it tells you right on the thingy. It builds the flak vest and the toaster. What's the flak vest? Flak vest is the next upgrade to the padded jacket, and that has a Nutri-Tray and a restraint pad, and it increases our health by 200 extra points. The Nutri-Tray and the padded something something. Was it restraint pad? Is that what it's called? Restraint pad, yeah, okay. Restraint pad needs 7 more bio to build. Nutri-Pad needs a few more things. Oh, decisions. Alright, we're going to skip the med area, the med ship this time, because we've been to 1 or 2 of them already. And I think we're going to go to this ship specifically for the Nutri-Tray. There are some outpatients and some few spooks, and the doors cannot be locked. So it looks like we're going to have to be a little more consistent with our fighting, like we have been actually. There was one ship I think where I had like no ammo, and I was locking the doors to kind of keep some enemies at bay. But we've luckily got rid of our bad perks, and we have 2 decent perks right now. And after this ship, there is even a ship with shed loads of tourists. Now, because of our tour guide perk, we can walk through that entire ship and not worry about anyone blowing up, and so long as we don't shoot them, and we can just loot everything without really any threat. And then we'll kind of move from there. We're gonna skip the fuel depot because we have about 10 jumps on us already. So without further ado, let's get to this little luxury ship here. Ooh, space pirates have entered the playfield. At least that's what I think this is. I'm not entirely sure what this little orangish brown ship here floating around the current ship I've got on my crosshairs. So we'll see if that causes us any problems later on. But for now, we are going to dock. Get our pistol, and we can actually rest assured it's going to be our pistol. We'll get our spiker. Ooh. No, we'll bring the fast whacker, and we'll bring the kitty bot. Seems to be a good combo where you can pick up the fast whacker after it's been deployed. All right, the helm is on the opposite side of this ship. We've got the FTL room to our right and the ammo room after that. I'm thinking it run directly through habitation, then through the... Oh wait, that's a dining room. We might want to avoid the dining room just in case there are all kinds of enemies, but seeing as it's just a straight shot from left to right through the dining room without going into the big area, we might be able to run through without any gun points or peppers or enemies catching wind that we're even here. Alright, so straight shot through habitation. Doors can't be locked, remember. Alright, we have an outpatient. We saw him show up briefly. This is what I mean by luxury ship. There's a little more grander to the decor. Jump over that oil slick. So because the doors can't be locked, I'm going to be a little more efficient in my extermination of the enemy factions that can be found on the ship. And I'll try not to run so much. I run so much and I forget that it actually affects your oxygen use. At least I think it does. Alright, we've got a spook. That means Kittybot. Alright, so this is the dining area that I wanted to largely avoid. And you can kind of see why now. I was wrong about getting through it without them noticing we were even here, though. Throw another Kittybot, because there are quite a few outpatients. Alright, there goes one spook. Wait for that to blow up. Whoomp. Oh, Kittybot survived. You go, Kittybot. If I get that spook to spawn behind me so that Kittybot can take care of him. There we go. Did you get him? Oh, no. Kittybot! Health is still okay. Wow, okay. There's that enemy music. What do we got? Security bot? Okay. Wow, not a lot of loot at all in here. Mainly the dining room. Might as well grab that fuel before we leave because it's right next to our exit point. So we'll just head to the dining room. We have a decent amount of oxygen, so it shouldn't be too bad getting through this whole ship without going to the Atmo room. 25 merits to unlock. We did get the Nutri-Tray though, so hopefully we can find 5 more merits because I would ideally like to loot that. If not, it's no big deal. We'll save our merits for something else. Okay, habitation. Up through here. The FTL room. Ooh, 25 more. Okay, yeah. Seeing as there are 2 25 merit. Oh no, what's that number? Oh no. Thankfully, we got close enough that his own explosion hurt him there. Alright. 363 out of 550 for health. Oh no. Okay. I miss Walsh's ability to pick up enemy dropped items without having to click a button. I forget that enemies even drop stuff sometimes. I think we're free to go now. Because we don't have enough merits, we didn't find any more merits. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. I want to leave, not go deeper into the ship. Right. Oh, it's right here. Thank goodness. Nutri-Tray acquired. And some more food and some fuel. Alright. And of course, some building materials. So now we can build the toaster. Is that because... Yeah, it's because we have the Nutri-Tray. So the toaster is actually a new weapon. Charges up to fire a burst of polarized light, and it can pass through enemies and windows. It actually comes in handy. I really enjoyed this weapon. It's more of a special case weapon. Because as you've basically seen, the stapler is pretty high damage, but the regulator allows us to like throw a bushwhacker and then shoot it, and you can get like explosive damage. So I mean, like, you know, bring what weapon you need and kind of play how you want. But the toaster is good to have. So what do we have here? We have a detonator, magnifying glass, med blower, ID card, ion brew, wiring diagram, and a WCG PLC. Nothing to recycle. I'm sorry, asbestos jacket. We'll get you eventually. Okay, star map. So we're at 343 out of 550 health. Going over 1 more will heal us. But we've also got this new ship that has all materials, fuel, toaster juice, spanners on the ship, which will let us build the senior stapler. And then there are shed loads of tourists, which, as we know, we should not detonate if we walk next to because of our new perk. There's our toaster. We're not going to bring it this time just because I don't think we're even going to need to get into any fights, as far as I'm aware. And with that in mind, I'm going to bring the zapper in case there are security like gunpoints or anything like that. Okay, very interesting ship design. We've got 2 large holds, and in between them we have a helm. And we've got a tank area in the center where it's got a little bit of a mazy thing going on to it. So let's hit the helm up first and see what all of our good loot looks like. But this ship has everything on it, so looting everything should be good. Should be encouraged. Ooh, it's like a like a transport ship. It's got all kinds of containers in it. I wonder if we can just walk up to these guys. Are they gonna hurt us? No, look at that. Hey, buddy. We can actually look at the enemy design now. Look at them. They're just some like bulbous blue. Hey, bud. I like his teeth and his little hat. Just gonna chill out with these tourists on board. Kind of nice for a change to not be constantly attacked by them. Hey, buds. The little squishy noise they make when they move. They still sound angry as hell, though. Okay. Somebody please help me, eh? Are you lost? So this is the helm right here, and then the other hold doesn't lead anywhere, really. I like the yellow walls of this ship. Ooh, look at all the space junk just floating around. Okay, so now we have loot everywhere. Oh, look at that. The hold that we were about to go loot and pillage has exactly what we need in it. Our spanner to build our Senor stapler. Oh, we'll go in here first because I think there is, yeah, loot. This is just one of those laid-back, casual, loot everything you can rooms. It would be kind of a pain in the ass to have to deal with them, so thank you, Walker, for your perk. I think this might be the longest we've had a client at this point. Hunter was doing pretty good, but then died immediately this episode. Oh, even more loot to get in here. Yeah, this is going to be one of those ships that we're going to look back on fondly because we were able to just take our own time and get a lot of different lootable ingredients that'll help us later on deeper in the nebula. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is what I meant by it doesn't lead anywhere. So we have to go back the way we came and then explore the rest of this ship. What do we got here? We're going to go through the tanks. This is just a very casual jaunt. Don't even need to really strategize or plan it out. I mean, I would ideally not like to use up all my oxygen, but... Ooh, what do we got? 25 merits? Yes. A latex seal. That'll make up for not getting to grab either of the 25 merit lootable chests in the last ship. So we got at least one this time. Oxygen is hovering at around 50, and the ammo room is just ahead of it. So we're not... Ha! Oh no! No more casual jaunt for us. Alright, alright. Where's the security room? Security room's not too far away. We can get there. We can get there. We can get there. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. Alright, so this is the generator room. Generator room. Generator room. Oh god. Oh god. That was the security bot. Okay. Security's off. Sorry, tourist. Didn't mean to shove ya. Alright, look at that. We stopped him just as he... Oh, I think he hit the electric wire and that was starting to... Oh, it was. It was... Whew. We got so lucky there. The security bot hit the electric wire and got stuck and started to take damage. And here I am wasting security time. Great. So that way it didn't see us. And we did not take damage. Alright, O2 room, O2 room. We've got 9 seconds to get past this gunpoint. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we made it past him. And that should leave us free. Oh, nice. I didn't realize we even got more merits. A Noom tube. Okay, so we do have to deal with this guy. Okay. Not bad, all in all, considering the tourists were basically completely irrelevant this entire time. Last room we're going to hit up is this fixer room. What's it called? Fix-up room, okay. And this is when you can put things like a AA battery and it will upgrade to a more potent piece of material, I guess. 2 things here. And that means we can leave. I'm very excited to see all the loot we got from this place. Oh wait, wow, I missed a little tiny bit in the fix-up room. My bad. Alright, now we can leave. Without a single care in the world. I think this is where we've docked. Yes, we docked here. There we go. Lots of materials, but also 3 key items. A Noom tube, a latex seal, and a spanner. So you can kind of see what I meant a little while ago by this is just when you start to accumulate some materials and some gear, so you can kind of start amassing this resource pool that you can kind of pull from. So now we can upgrade our stapler. And we're definitely going to do that, and it fires 2 more staples per shot. Use to complete merit badge, part of the flak vest, and rebreather, and we've got another Nutri-Tray. I don't know why they're yellow, as opposed to blue. It might just be the rarity, perhaps? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, no, we can build it. That's what it means. Gotcha. So we have enough materials now we can build these things. The merit badge, the flak vest, and the rebreather. Alright, let's see what the flak vest is. Oh wait, no, that's right. The flak vest was the increasing 200 points on your health. The rebreather increases your oxygen by 50%. And another thing we could have built was the merit badge, this thing. 10% chance of an instant free authorization. Alright, we will definitely be going after the flak vest first. We already have a Nutri-Tray. No, we don't have a Nutri-Tray yet. We need both the restraint pad and the Nutri-Tray. So I build one of them. Cool, I can build both. Alright, we will get that padded jacket now. So we can now have 750 health points as opposed to our 550, which is great because that already brought us up to 583 out of 750. So even though we weren't able to get the asbestos jacket, we were at the very least able to upgrade our health jacket. I will take that. Will not complain. Wow, no citizens, but lots of rifts on this ship. Food and all material, and there is another Nutri-Tray on board. Or we've got another ship here with kitty bots, some data, an unknown build item from the control collar here, but we've got some outpatients and some janitors. Citizens carry merits, that is cool. No mini-map available though. It's right near a pirate ship, which we do have two torpedoes to deal with, and we do kind of have to go further down the nebula depth, as you can see based on the 2 arrows pointing go further down. So we are going to go down. Oh, look at that. The pirate ship straight up blew up the next ship in front of us. I didn't even actually take a look at what was in there. Ooh, as you can, at the bottom here, you can see there's a Oh, that actually might be the pirate ship, the little purple skull and crossbone. And if that's the case, I'm not entirely sure what this weird floaty thing is in front of us. But where the pirate ship is at the bottom of the screen, there's also a little DNA strand floating around. That will, I do believe, randomize your perks. I don't know if it just randomly adds one or takes any away, but it screws with your perks a little there. So we're going to grab the control collar on this ship, so long as it's not too overwhelming, of course. So there's no mini-map. All the citizens carry merits, so that'll be good for loot. And we're going to make our way down towards this med terminal, because as you can see, our next key item is to the right of the med terminal. And the med terminal will be useful to bring up our health closer to 750. It's at 630 now because traveling heals us, but we never really know how much damage we're going to take, especially with some outpatients involved. So let's dock. We're going to, again, bring the pistol because it's reliable. It's been upgraded. We're going to save the toaster for lower in the nebula. We'll bring the kitty bot, and we'll bring... the fast whacker in case there are some ships, or not ships, gun points and whatnot around. Oh, right. Nice little layout here. If we go directly to the right of the map, we'll get to our helm through our Admiral room, and then there's the break room, which we'll go to right after the helm and get our damage bonus, which should help us clear the next few rooms to the left, like the security room all the way down to the FTL room. Alright, let's go. It's another kitty bot room, or ship, if you will, just like the previous one we had seen. And the reason I don't care too much about the minimap being disabled is because I'm sure you've noticed by now, but I'll often pull up the actual full map. I like to see the entire map as opposed to just a part of it. So there's some radiation directly in front of us, but there is a habitation room directly off of the helm. So if we do get a little bit of radiation damage, it does take time before it actually starts to sink in. So you can see this enemy actually has a yellow health bar now. And it's because they're taking radiation damage. I think it actually killed them. Yeah, it did. Alright, so there's a pepper. I think yeah, okay. So we'll try to avoid this radiation as much as we can. Cool, we did. This is our Atmo room. This is towards the helm. Try to stop running so much. I keep saying it, but it's hard when you know exactly where you want to go. Kitty bot. Defuse them, please. And I think that's both of them. Alright. Got the helm data. We got a foon. Fork spoon. Instead of a spork, it's foon. Alright, so this is the room where you can get rid of your radiation damage. Get some food. That's one thing of note too. You saw that I picked up a sandwich that was directly on the floor. It wasn't in a lootable container. Those loot items will not show up on a map, like the little stars that you see when there's a lootable item. Alright, let's do this again with our little... I think the kitty bot blew up the bushwhacker, which blew up the gunpoint. That was pretty good. $606 damage, not too bad. Alright, there's the loot. And this is the break room we wanted to hit up for our damage bonus. Alright, so we've got to get through the next bits of the ship without oh, this is the total wrong way. One little downside, I guess, to not having the minimap is you can't immediately see the direction you're supposed to take. You do have to just keep hitting the regular map to find out. Alright, through here. Oh no, okay, deal with the pepper. Straight ahead. What do we got in here? Enemies? Not seeing anything. Our damage bonus is wearing out, and I think all we got was a pepper. Oh, oh! Alright. Get our merit. And we got our key item, so we can leave at any time now. But we're going to grab as much loot as we can. Like, hey, we just got 6 more kitty bots. Oh, and I forgot loot in the habitation room. Alright, we'll go back at the end and grab that one little bit of loot. So there's a security bot there, there's an outpatient there. Here, have a kitty bot. Pepper up on the wall. Got the pepper. And there's no loot in this room. This is the airlock. He's down. Any loot in here? No, but there is loot in the next room. Well, we found our warp spot. There's an outpatient. There is a pepper. Oh gosh, okay. We really only need to get into that generator room for the loot. Just don't want to be seen by the pepper or anything. Let's see, come on. Alright, they're down. Oh, frig. Okay, run. Oh, ha! Kitty bot scared me. Alright, so we'll hide a bit to wait for the pepper to stop. Oh no, SecBot is active. Okay. Go, go, go. 50 merits to unlock. It better be good. Come on. Any more loot in here? Yes. Metal tube. Okay, we got enemies galore. We're bailing. Go, 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 go. Lock the door. Lock the door. Oh, I hear security bot. Okay. Screw the loot. We're leaving. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted and then some. Adios. Got a control collar and a metal tube to boot and some extra food. We're good. We're alive. Okay. Lots of parts to build things later, as it's saying, though the med blower has no use. We will recycle it. Oh, we have more than one. We'll recycle both of them. And then everything else is built for something later. So we'll go back to our workbench. What do we have here? Biker could be upgraded, the Zap Hunter, the Gunpoint MGR. The next upgrade would be VP gunpoints faster and cheaper gunpoint override authorization. Or we can upgrade the senior stapler with this. Alright, let's locate the next component for the stapler upgrade so we can have an actually devastatingly powerful stapler. Head stapler decreases spread and increases damage by 50%, whereas the last upgrade just increased the staple count per shot. Alright. Star map. Oh, it'd be cool if both the items we're looking for were on the same ship, but I don't think that's the case. Just the TAC computer is detected on that ship. Alright, I don't know what this thing is, but we're gonna fly right into it. Just like we did last time, and it blew up. Just like it did last time. Alright. So there is a rebreather on this, there's a restraint pad on here that builds the rebreather. If we look at the rebreather, what are we missing for it though? The compressor and restraint pad, so 2 parts. We can't build it even if we did get that one piece. There is a line printer in this building, which we don't need anymore because we already built the citizen badge. We ideally just need to get to this ship here, and there are 3 ships between us. So there is a gene therapy device on this ship, so it provides new traits, so I think we're going to go here. All doors are currently locked on this ship. Our health is at 536 out of 750, and we're gonna hit this ship. We're We're going to go down and then to the right. I don't know if we'll hit every ship on our way, though. Ideally, we want to hit the gene splicer and then just bail. So we'll see how far we can get into this place without having too much damage. There are only some janitors on this ship, so it shouldn't be too big of a threat. We'll bring the zapper and the spiker to be a little stealthy instead of just throwing kitty bots everywhere. Of course, it's a very big ship. Alright, so we're going to directly go to the right through the tombs up towards the helm through security. Let's do it. Every door is locked. That means every single door is going to take a bit of time to open. Alright. Hey look, it's the helmets that we wear.
What's that?
Oh no, don't lock. Oops. I accidentally locked the door. Hello? Sorry, janitor. You spooked me. Alright, through the tombs to the helm. There's a gunpoint. Good thing we brought our zapper. If I can find it. How much damage are we actually going to cause with this little pistol? Not terrible, but we've got enough bullets that it's not really a big deal. Okay, that door's locked. We'll just go to the unlocked door. Grab our loot.
All clients, please open your feeding
All
hatch.
right, we're
Today's continental
pretty near
breakfast
at the helm.
and onion sandwich.
Here we go. So our gene splice room is right after the helm. Oh, great. So there's the pepper. Is it just this in our way? Because we have enough bullets to take it on. There we go. We'll grab the helm data. And awesome, look at that. Our key item is right in our gene room, or our genetics room. So we can just go right into the genetics room, get our new perk, grab our key item, and leave. There's a little security bot. Alright, this is our genetic room. Or a gene room. Oh, come on. I saw you, I know. Okay, there is a pepper at the far end of this room that we need to get rid of. And another janitor. I think he's behind a locked door. Oh, but he can probably... Oh, he's behind 2 locked doors, okay. What do we have here? We have 5 merits, we can't reset, so let's use this efficiently. We have no bad perks either. Replace evasive flyer with footpad, doesn't make noise when running. That could come in handy. Replace tour guide with runner, fast runner, nah. Add cannibal, 5% of citizens drop food when killed. Interesting. I'm gonna add cannibal.
50%.
Ooh, oxygen's at 50%, eh? The Atmo room isn't far, but we're just gonna bail as soon as we get what we need here, I think. I mean, it might be worthwhile to grab more loot, but I'm trying to get that key item for the HR computer more than anything else. So we'll go in here, grab some loot. Like, we're getting some good things, but nothing that's, like, substantial that makes me really want to stay here, considering the size of the ship. So I'm just going to leave. And we tend to not do that. We tend to completely loot the ship before we leave. So this is a special case where we got what we wanted, we got our genetics upgrade. We didn't take a whole lot of damage. We took some, I guess. Nothing too crazy. But the benefits outweigh the risks, so. Workbench. So we have one more component to our rebreather. And we're gonna move on. So there's this ship right here that we're heading to that has the gun points and Pepper's inactive. Oh, we've reached Nebula Depth 3. Congrats to us. Alright, we're gonna skip this one completely though, because even though there are staples, there's a requisition that summons supplies. Ultimately, this ship is gonna be a waste of time compared to the two in front of us. The healing ship that has the med terminal, and then our key ship. So with the med terminal ship, we're at 582 of 750 health, 6 jumps, and 8 days of food. So ideally, I would like to grab some fuel from this ship and to max heal. Now, all the lights are out, and there are some patients and some spooks. So we're going to have to be a little cautious to not get too much damage from the lack of the ability to see, I guess. We'll also bring our kitty bot to distract our enemies so we can leave a room if we need it, and we'll also have our spiker so we can be a little stealthy. Alright, nice and compact little room. Got our break room directly to the right, which we're going to hit up first to get our damage boost, which will carry us all the way to the helm. And on our way to the helm, we're going to go through security and the theater, which has our healing terminal. Alright, here we go. Completely dark. The only light is the light around our character. As you can see, it moves with me. It's just like a sphere of black. I really like this effect, actually. It's almost like there's no light whatsoever. It's completely black, and they just put a sphere around the player character with light around it, and it just illuminates its area, where the only other light sources come from signs. It's really kind of cool. Ominous, too, because you can only see glowing things like that. Alright, so this has a warp section in it, and a pepper. Great, okay, hang on. Now, I can't see the pepper. I'm largely going to have to rely on... Oh, sound. And it sounded like it was coming to the left of me. Alright, so we got our coffee, or our tea, whatever it is. Got a security bot, we've got patients in here, okay. That's when we send out our kitty bot to distract our enemies. Alright. Let's go. Bit of radiation. We've... doesn't look like there's a habitation room in here, so any rad damage will be less than ideal, but it's the... Is there one way through? Looks like there's another door. Kitty bot, take care of that spook, please. Oh my gosh. Those guys are terrifying. Okay, are they directly behind me? Okay, we got through the radiated door, and now we're in the theater with the healing room. We'll throw another kitty bot out because we cannot see the threats in front of us. And there's some loot, a pepper. Where is this pepper? Okay, got the pepper. Got health. Okay. Not like your stomach health, but I received health. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, kitty bot, distract whatever the hell is shooting me. I need to get to the helm so I can find the loot. Oh wait, yeah, loot. No, wait. We just wanted heal and we wanted fuel, so I can completely backtrack and go towards the FTL room for that fuel, and then we'll just leave, because as much fun as I'm having in the pitch black, it's hard to see, and I'm trying to reduce my damage intake here. Good thing we went to the Atmo room. Our oxygen was at 50%. Hang on. Being chased. Power is on. Yes, I know. The lights are just out. Oh my god, all the spooks! Here, have another kitty bot. Okay, we made it to the FTL room. There's a security bot, there's a... Okay, there's a pepper. Okay. Oh gosh. You know what? Let's just flee from those guys. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Doesn't even seem like there's any fuel in the FTL room that's worth grabbing, but we're gonna take a look. Haha! We got one. Okay. We got one fuel, which saves us, or compensates us for the trip here to the ship. So we good there. And now I just need some extra health before we leave, so I can say the trip to this godforsaken ship was actually worthwhile. Oh my god. Security room. There's the radiation I avoided last time. Here, have a kitty bot. Okay, we're almost there. Remember, there's like a weird turret thing that was shooting at us last time. Gotta avoid that. Alright. Alright, we're looking good. Okay, there's lots of loot to grab in this room. But we're not gonna bother with it because we just need to survive and get the hell out of Dodge. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. Thankfully, shooting spooks discourages them from attacking and makes them spawn behind you. Okay. We made it out. At least we locked them behind that door, so I can... Bomb point? Nope! No. Changing my mind. Okay, we got the key item, which we didn't really need, but we got it. We got fuel and food, so... That's a plus. We also increased our health, which is mainly why we boarded that ship in the first place. And we did that so we could tackle the next ship without too much of a concern about our health. Let's see here. All of these items... Build something later. Yes, okay. But we can build the upgraded spiker to the germ spiker. Doubles toxin damage speed and total damage. Yes, we are going to build that. That way we can be a little more reliant on the germ spiker as opposed to our pistol. Okay, so this brings us to our second key item for the HR computer in Nebula Depth 3 on day 45. We've almost spent 20 days in this episode so far. And aside from the loss of Hunter at the very beginning, I mean, mind you, he had 20 HP from his excursion trying to get the citizen card, Walker has not only survived, but has exceeded all expectations. We have 3 positive perks: Evasive Flyer, 10% chance of pirate vessels not pursuing when Steve moves. We've got the Tour Guide perk, which enables us to walk around ships with tourists without them exploding when we get near. And we have a Cannibal perk, which 5% of citizens drop food when they're killed. I don't think we've really kind of looted or taken advantage of that loot yet, because the 2 ships we've kind of gone through since getting that perk, we've just kind of been bailing. Oh, I never did read Walker's offense. What do we got here? Flying in a restricted airspace in a reckless manner. Well, Walker, you've got my respect. Seems like a silly offense. Alright, so we're gonna dock here. What do we got here? A few spooks, we've got some patients, and we've got a few senior scribes. Again, not something we've encountered. However, we've got 2 positive things here. We've got a torpedo cache, which is cool because we still already have 2. A nice little torpedo supply is going to be good. Good to have that. And we've got gun points and peppers inactive. There are also bushwhackers to loot, some bolts. There's a I already said the torpedo, and we've got the TAC computer to build the HR computer. All right, what will we be bringing? We've got 20 of our senior stapler shots. That's a decent amount. I'm thinking it might be worth it to bring it this time, and we'll bring our... Oh, we don't need a zapper because we've got security basically inactive. We'll bring our kitty bot instead, and we'll bring our germ spiker now that it's upgraded. 20 shots should be good. 20 shots should be good. I think 20 shots should be fine. Let's take a risk. This will be our last ship we're boarding for this episode, which leaves us with one component, if we are successful that is, with one component left to build the HR computer, and we will be picking up next episode to finish off the HR computer. Alright, so this layout here, we've got two areas with torpedoes, the top and the bottom of the ship, and in between those two locations is the helm. We've also got an airlock room, which I'm sure will come in handy, the Atmo room directly to the left of us, and then security directly to the north of us. And we might not even need to use security because everything being inactive already. It's more about the enemies that I'm concerned about here. So we may even pay in the helm, you can pay the map computer some merits to show enemy locations across the entire map, which we've already done once. We haven't done a whole lot of, though. There's some oil on the floor here. So we're going to immediately go and get our first torpedo. In my experience, fighting those little floating heads, it makes more sense to use the germ spiker because the poison damage affects all of them at once. So I'm going to try to remember and do that. This takes 25 merits to unlock, so we can't grab it. Thankfully, we still already have 2 torpedoes, and there's another torpedo cache on the ship. So we're not hurting for torpedoes. See what's in here. So there you go. You can see the poison damage on these guys, and that should largely take care of them. 10 merits for the enemy locations. We don't have 10 merits. Well, I guess Kittybot took care of them. So there's our food that we got from our new perk. And our map data is showing that our key item, our next component for the HR computer is directly ahead in this torpedo room. There's a senior scribe in between us and there, though. We will poison him. We will Kittybot him. What else have we got in here? Patience. We got poison damage on the patience. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the poison damage is only hurting one of the heads, not all of them. Okay. We're clear, though. There is a spawn spot in this room. That's going to work to our favor because we can lock the spawn spot behind a locked door. Still only 5 merits, but now we have 4 torpedoes. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Here. Have a Kittybot. Where is my last loot? There it is.
Excellent work, client.
Haha, spooks. No! Get out of here. Oh, I think I unlocked it. Okay, I want to lock this. There we go. Alright, our oxygen was at 50%. If we go all the way... No, we'll go through security. Security will be quicker. We are going to throw a Kittybot to distract our enemies. And I think we can... No, we're not going to even go into that security room. Yeah, we will. Unless... Yeah, there's a broken window to crawl through. And we need oxygen, so we're going to hit up the Atmo room, which is right here. Cool. We are looking good. We've got our torpedoes, we've got our key items, and now it's just a matter of getting a lot more loot from the ship, including that fuel in the FTL room. Definitely want that. So we're going to grab a lot of the loot from the airlock room, and I think it's the habitation room directly left to it. After we go to the FTL room, it'll be on our way back up. So this is the generator room. It's almost unfortunate you can't turn off the power, like you can turn it on. Like when you enter a ship that doesn't have any power, your goal immediately is to turn that power on. But it would be interesting to make it more difficult on yourself to turn power off and like not let you Locked doors. Alright. So it looks like we didn't really need to bring the stapler this time. I mean, it's kind of coming in handy with the little rotating or floating head guys. But I haven't really needed it on the scribes, which was the main reason I brought it. What that scribe is just doing, but he was bailing real hard. Oh, he's in the airlock. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, he went out of the airlock. Oh, no. Alright, so there's a bomb point. Oh, yeah, that's right. Everything's inactive. We're good. Where did the scribe go? Peculiar. Okay, so that's the airlock. We don't really want to walk in there unless, you know, we have to. Poor kitty butt in the airlock. Wonder if we can send kitty butt out there. Oh, it's gone. 50 merits? Oh gosh, I don't have 50 merits. How many shots do we have left? 11 of the spiker and 8 of our stapler. Not bad. We've only really got the one room to go back and loot, which is that habitation room I mentioned we were going to grab. The scribe distracted me. You better not be in here.
Oxygen at 50%.
Alright. Check the map quickly. And we just gotta leave now. We can do so right through the generator room. Oh. There's the scribe. We got him. I'm glad we brought the staplers. That was quick and easy. Alright. A successful pillage. 3 torpedoes and the tactputer. 4 things of food and some fuel. We're looking good. Walker is definitely, so far, the most successful of our clients we've had. That's one step closer to building our HR computer. Only the mouse ball remains to be found. And what do we have here? What can we build? The Nutri-Tray, a form, and the warp sphere used for the rifter, used for the merit badge, and for the characters. Let's see what those items are so we can find out which would be the best to build. Merit badge, 10% chance of an instant free authorization. The rifter rifts targets out of the world to be returned on demand. That's neat. I almost want to build just for the sake of building it. Alright, and that unlocks 2 more things we can look at here. We got Rifter and the Bouncer. Reflects projectiles and blocks explosions. That's kind of cool, like a shield. Alright, let's take a look at our nebula map. So, that kind of brings us to the end of this episode. We're just approaching the 2-hour mark. We've got 1 item left for our HR computer. Like I mentioned, it is the mouse ball. And it shouldn't be too far away. Just a few more ships that way. Let's quickly go to this merit station, actually, before we say goodbye. Merits prize. You spot an official CNT envelope floating here. Inside is a card that reads, quote, "Congratulations, second runner-up in the Tidiest Locker of the Month challenge," end quote. There's also a small collection of merits tucked into this card. 38 merits. Not too bad. Oh, 3 pirate ships just spawned on the map. Yeah, you know what? We'll just quickly go to this little spot too. We got our bushwhackers. Bushwhacker stash. You find an inert buzz bomb drone. The buzzer has run out of power, but you recover some explosives from it that are easily turned into bushwhackers. We got 10 of them. Rock and roll. And all of our pirate ships are closer now. Oh, and look at that. We can even see the ship that has the mouse ball. So next episode, that is where we'll be heading towards the mouse ball ship. There are a few screws, some spooks, and a few senior scribes. And then we've officially run into a scribe. They're the little hunched over floating guys, and they seem to yell at you and shoot at you. And there are many radiation leaks on this ship, which will be our first real encounter with a heavily irradiated location. We've seen a few radiation spots previously, but we have not been irradiated ourselves. So hopefully this will present a new and fun challenge for us to overcome. And as you can see here, most of the ships are actually quite threatening, with some spooks and some scribes being more present. Some screws being more present as well, and then of course the increase in pirate activity. But yeah, that'll conclude this episode of the Soapbox. Bye-bye!